What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Ahsoka episode number 2. And we are watching back to back, so we're going to keep this a little shorter than we usually do for our intros. But right off the bat, I thought episode 1 was really good. I really thought they set a fantastic tone. Like, the overall tone, the story felt really cool. I thought visually the show looked really good for that first episode.
I loved that. I thought the production value was very great.
Yeah. I mean, the opening shot, like you said it during the reaction of the episode 1, it like felt like a movie.
Yes.
The way the ship came, like if that's what it felt like. But I thought, you know, doing animated characters in live action is always a really big challenge because obviously these characters have a certain look. They've got a certain mannerism to them that they have in the animated shows, and translating that into live action is always a very difficult thing. Ahsoka has been awesome in the appearances that we've had with her. I thought Hera would probably be the most challenging, and I thought she looked fine. I thought it worked. I thought it was good. I mean, Sabine looks fantastic. I think she looks great.
Yeah.
I don't know what her status is right now. I would imagine she'll be okay because, again, we've seen a lot of characters recently get stabbed through the stomach with a lightsaber.
You would think that with a lightsaber stabbing, you know, it cauterizes the wound. It's not going to bleed. And you're fine. Unless it's not through any major organs.
Exactly. Qui-Gon is sitting here pissed off. He's like, I got struck in the midsection with the lightsaber and I died. Shit. But yeah, I hope she's okay. I'm going to imagine that she doesn't make it one episode and that's the end.
That would suck. I really want to see her.
That would be like a rage quit situation. It's like, oh, here's Sabine. She's awesome. Oh, she's going to die. I mean, it would surely make these new villains very hated, which I am digging their story already. I want to know more about them. The apprentice is super intense. She's got these eyes where she's always ready. It's like a ready to attack look constantly. And I mean, Rey, rest in peace, Blackbeard, amazing. He was also in Vikings, which is another show that we watched. But his story is really intriguing. We've got another Order 66 survivor, which I'm totally down. As long as they make it interesting and make the stories good and make them fit. There were a ton of Jedi who survived Order 6. There were thousands of them scattered across the galaxy. There's been a handful now from that purge that survived. And learning more about him and being a Order 66 survivor, former Jedi at the temple, I think that's a really cool story. And what exactly is his mission? Why did he turn? Why is he now bad? I don't think they're going by the names of Sith. I don't think that's a thing right now. But their sabers look super dope in that dark orange. I mean, orange is a sick color, and it looked awesome in their sabers. Because it's not like a blood red like Vader or Maul's sabers.
No, I get it, yeah.
So their story and why they're doing what they're doing, they are obviously looking for Thrawn also. Ahsoka looking for Thrawn. Ezra was last seen with Thrawn, so part of the deal is you find Thrawn, you find Ezra. We got a hologram of Ezra, but I thought they did an amazing job casting him because he's like the voice. I was like, oh my God, that's Ezra. Like in my headphones, I'm like, oh my God, that's Ezra. Like it sounds like an adult version of Ezra. And I thought they did a really good job there. But I'm really intrigued with the story. I think it's really good. It feels like Star Wars, which, I mean, you would hope based off of everything that we've seen. The saber fights, the action was pretty good. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes and what the story is that they're going to tell. I think it's kind of funny that we have to find another map. The map's been found and we got to go find somebody to go like with this map to go get them, which I think that's kind of funny because we've kind of seen that story play out already in the sequel trilogy. But I'm curious to see. I do know that the world between worlds, I believe, is going to be a thing in this show. I don't know for sure, but that was something that happened in Rebels, where it's essentially a multiverse type of scenario where you could travel into this world between world, like literally world between worlds, and like interact with things in the past. So like
that would be awesome.
Did I ever show you the fight between Ahsoka and Vader?
Where
she sliced half of his mask off and they fought. So like Ezra was in the world between worlds.
The animated.
The animated.
I think you showed
one of the best fights in Star Wars. So good. But Ezra was in the world between worlds and like pulled Ahsoka through.
I vaguely remember you showing me that.
And he wanted to go back and save Kanan, but like that would have killed all of them if that happened. So it's a really interesting addition. I'm not necessarily excited for potential multiverse. I think it opens up the possibility of lazy storytelling for people to go back and change things and flip stuff around. And if they did it to incorporate Legends content as like a separate thing, it'd be kind of fun. But I don't want them going in messing with current timelines and messing with the stories that we have, regardless of what you think of any of the trilogies. You don't need to touch them. It's fine the way they are. I mean, my opinions are what they are. I'm not going to go into that right now. But I think incorporating a multiverse type of situation would be... I was hoping that they would leave it completely in the animated show, but we'll see how they incorporate it. I think we're going to get to that point. I think that's what a lot of like the symbols and stuff are. I think that's what it's referencing. I could be wrong. But yeah, I thought episode 1 was a really good start. I'm really intrigued with the characters, the story, where we're going, and anytime you get badass Jedi, former Jedi fighting with sabers, I think it's a lot of fun. The line about Sabine calling Ahsoka master is really interesting because, to my knowledge, again, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, I'm not an encyclopedia, I don't know everything, I'm just very passionate about Star Wars.
You don't know everything?
It's really, I mean, there are people out there who know everything. Like, literally know everything. And
ask me about New Girl or Schitt's Creek, I'm your girl.
I would get clobbered in trivia just because, like, my brain just holds only a certain amount of information. Ahsoka never trained Sabine in the past, correct? But the idea that they were training her and talking about being Jedi, is there Force ability in Sabine? I think that's really interesting. I'm going to say no. But still training her in the art and the way of the Jedi, I think you could still do that, obviously. You don't need to be super powerful in the Force to be a Jedi. You could just follow and especially with Ahsoka and her past, like she's technically not Jedi. Just, I am no Jedi was one of her lines back in, I forget which piece of content she even said that in. I think it was the fight with Vader.
Okay. Where
I think that was the one, I don't know. Again, my brain gets scrambled. But like that was always a really fun discussion. It really doesn't matter. She has her ways. She follows a certain path, and it's the way it is. And
this is the way.
This is the way. But yeah, I thought that was a good first episode. I'm very intrigued by a lot of the storylines. You ready for episode 2?
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm counting on you to see this through.
This isn't just about finding Ezra. It's about preventing another war.
Okay, so she's in.
Sabine.
So she can listen to her thoughts?
Powerful Jedi could sense things.
The droids. They took the map.
Relax.
You don't understand. I unlocked it. There were 2 galaxies, and then a pathway appeared between them.
Where did the path in our galaxy begin?
They took the map before I could decipher it.
Shit.
That's exactly what she said.
How many droids were there?
2. I took 1 out. You need my help.
No, you've done enough.
Was she supposed to mention also the apprentice, or no? She left that part out?
Another temple. I've been liking the music.
Honestly, so good.
Contact Morgan. Tell her I believe we have located the reflex point on Cetos.
Dude, Rey is such a good, like, Jedi Force user bad guy. He's so good. He's gonna be missed. He's such a good actor. Dun dun dun.
Did he finish this whole season?
Yes.
Before passing? Oh my god, I love them! I need it. We need to have a 5th kitty.
Or we could just get a plushie.
Or that, whatever.
We've been looking for this. That's too bad.
Oh my god, I love it. That's so cute. Stop it. Oh shit. Above.
Bitch.
That's my line, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Get it, kitty. Get it. Kitty pissed.
As long as you didn't short out its capacitors when you sliced it up, I should be able to work with it.
Are you sure you're up to this?
Like me, this kind of droid is incredibly resilient. They have several built-in backup systems as a result.
Its memory core stays partially active even after termination.
You can recover the droid's memory.
And find out where it came from.
What happens if you get the power levels wrong?
The head will explode.
Awesome. Let's do that.
Perhaps we should perform this operation somewhere else.
I say go for it.
There's no time to relocate. We're falling behind as it is.
It's now or never.
Now.
The circuit temperature is rising.
Anything?
It's like a video game.
Girl!
I'm not sure we have a minute.
It's overheating. Switch it off.
Not yet.
We're out of time. I'm pulling the plug.
Oh, wait.
Did we get it? I think she got it.
This droid came here from Corellia.
The New Republic shipyard?
Morgan Elspeth had factories on Corellia.
Her Imperial operation should have been dismantled after the rebellion.
Anyone check on that?
I'll meet you there.
Let's get going.
No, you need to recover.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Of course she is. Stabbed by a friggin' lightsaber. Good to go!
You did good.
Tell that to her.
I do. She's not the one who needs to hear it right now.
I can't. Okay. Scott Pilgrim saves the world. I can't see her as anything
I haven't
else
seen her
now.
in years, and the first thing I do goes sideways.
You're both difficult. I always thought that made it work.
Until it didn't.
Still, you need to help each other.
You heard her. She doesn't want my help.
Yes, she does.
Is it magic time? Magic time.
That would be awesome. Magic Man. No. Sorry, you say something and I reference another movie.
This place was not built by the Jedi. Whose work is it?
An ancient people from a distant galaxy. Would you like to see it?
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Let's see it.
That's cool.
Damn, dude.
That is really fun.
This is our galaxy.
That's so awesome.
It's like the eye of
Sauron.
There you go. Thank you very much.
That is our destination. While Grand Admiral Thrawn is banished.
Pathway to Peridia.
Some call it that.
The children of the Jedi Temple call it that. It comes from old stories.
Tales which are based on truths.
You're certain of this? I feel the path forward is clouded.
Thrawn calls to me. Across time and space.
You speak of dreams, vague and fractured hopes.
The threads of fate do not lie.
That was cool.
That was cool.
The Eye of Sion is on its way here. Make sure that everything is ready for its arrival.
No.
Oh. So didn't I just say that? Different eye.
Do you remember those giant space whales from season 3 of Mando? Remember when they were traveling in hyperspace and you saw the giant whales?
I don't remember that.
That's what Ezra used to take Thrawn to the Outer Rim or wherever galaxy or world they're in.
A new beginning.
And for us?
Power. Such as you've never dreamed.
That sounds fun. Dude, look at her eyes.
He looks amazing. I love that when they come out of hyperspace. Hyperspace? Hyperspeed.
Hyperspace?
Yeah.
Not ludicrous speed. I know you were thinking it.
We've gone plaid. I missed those. Thanks, babe. We used to make all those jokes in the first extra Star Wars show.
Ahsoka Tano, this is Min Weaver, regional supervisor.
I was just telling General Syndulla that when the Empire fell, all Imperial assets were dissolved and redistributed, including those held by Morgan Elsbeth.
All the same, we'd appreciate a look at her former facilities and operations.
Well, I am quite busy at the moment.
I could make this a more formal inspection if you'd like.
That won't be necessary, General.
Oh, my plans just cleared. Yeah.
There's. I was like, where's Chopper? Like, what the hell?
You just scared me, by the way.
Sorry. I've been waiting to see Chopper. He's like the greatest droid in all of Star Wars.
R2?
He's up there with R2.
I mean, no hate to C-3PO, but come on, man.
An empire doesn't just become a republic overnight. You will still find ex-Imperials at every level of the new Republic government.
Don't you worry about their loyalty?
Not at all. The average worker doesn't care about the nuances of galactic politics. They have loyalty so long as they're paid.
Makes sense.
I was wondering if you would consider bringing her back on as your apprentice.
Maybe we're both past that.
I think she could use some structure. So could you.
She's not ready.
I'm curious, what makes someone ready?
You just know. So do they.
So Sabine was officially Ahsoka's... Okay. Master and Apprentice official. Okay. That's cool. Ah, good. Oh, wow, that's cool. Good to go. It's just a flesh wound now. No big deal.
Yeah. That's nuts. That would be so cool if we had that. Also, that droid's terrifying.
Your repairs were complete.
You remember when Luke needed his hand?
Mm-hmm.
This same droid.
Yeah.
I see you still have your lightsaber.
Ezra's lightsaber.
True, he constructed it, and by all accounts it served him well. Then he passed it on to you. You have since made your own modifications.
Yeah.
Have you kept up with your training?
Obviously not.
Well, perhaps it is time to begin again.
I don't think that's up to me. I can't train if Ahsoka doesn't want to teach me.
That is an excuse, and a poor one.
She quit on me.
The past is the past. Move forward.
Ooh, burn.
If you could have unlocked the map yourself, would Ahsoka have come here?
Irrelevant.
It's very relevant. Was I part of the plan? Was she going to tell me about Ezra, or was this little reunion Hera's idea?
General Syndulla thought your insights would be valuable, and Lady Tano agreed.
She doesn't want me back. She wasn't even thinking about me.
Aww.
You have never indicated that you want to come back.
Forgot how annoying you are.
Logical.
It doesn't matter. I never had the talent, the abilities. Not like Ezra.
That much is true.
Shit.
Damn, coming for
Many
you.
Padawans over the centuries, and I can safely say your aptitude for the Force would fall short of them all.
Damn.
Well then, I won't waste any more of her time.
The only time you are wasting is your own.
I like that they've answered most of the questions that I had so far in the second episode. She was officially an apprentice. She doesn't have force powers. Well, she might. They just fall below everyone else that has ever had force ability at the Jedi Temple.
Is that a hyperdrive core?
Yes, refurbished from an SSD, ready for its new life serving the Republic. This facility has produced 9 of these new models.
The new Republic Defense Fleet isn't building anything that big. What class of starship are they for?
He feels like he's lying.
Oh, there it is. Classified.
I'm a general. Nothing's classified to me.
I'm sorry. I cannot unseal the document without authorization.
Well, then I'm authorizing it.
I'm not sure you can.
Want to bet?
C1, can you come over here, please?
Yeah, stop resisting. Just cooperate.
What are the types of droids do you have in operation here?
Standard protocol types.
No HK class?
Assassin droid. I should think not.
I have seen such a droid.
Oh.
An HK class droid recently prevented me from completing this task.
When was this?
5 rotations ago.
So much lying.
Droid carried a high-level security clearance. I could not object.
Where is this droid now?
I believe it is departing on that transport.
Like right this second.
Yes.
What the
Stop
hell?
that for running.
I can't do that, General. They've been cleared for departure.
I said stop that ship. That's an order.
For the Empire!
Oh, God.
For the Empire. Get out of here.
You're now missing a hand for the Empire.
The Phantom.
Right.
That's so awesome. Can she catch a ship before it takes off? Oh shit.
That's a cool getup.
Inquisitors.
Yeah, the Inquisitor getup. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Hera is like a phenomenal pilot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I love the Inquisitor lightsabers.
Yeah, those are cool.
Like the circle hilts, like... I don't know if I mentioned this during the Kenobi show or if you remembered, but in the animated, they use their hilts to spin really fast and fly.
This is General Syndulla. I order you to stand down and return to port immediately.
Oh shit.
I don't think he wants to at all, so.
Get it, Chop! Oh, Chopper's so much fun.
He is.
Which Inquisitor is that, y'all?
Oh.
Dude, that's cool as hell looking.
Can't just shoot it down, it would crash into the port city.
Did he say what the fuck? That's what it sounded like just now. What the?
Or what the what?
Uh-oh.
No, I did not go through your stuff.
Did he just put his hands on his hips?
Yes. Found it. Oh. Oh shit. That was dope as hell too. Coward. Oh, the way she just moved. She's just like,
That was like Thor's hammer.
Now, Chop!
Nice throw, Chopper. Good job, bud.
Okay, yeah, he's adorable.
Let's go. This is who you are. Let's get it done.
Was she gonna cut her hair off?
Go back to the Old Sabine.
If it was only that easy to just cut it off and have it look, I mean, I don't know how it looks after she cut it off, but I'm just saying.
I'm sure she'll get it styled.
How can they still be loyal to the Empire?
I mean, the First Order's coming at some point, so there's still going to be a lot of mess, and Thrawn's still out there, so there's obviously still plenty of bad out there.
Mm-hmm.
So
there she is. That hair.
I'm ready.
she has such a cool look.
She does.
So now that she's ready, does that mean Ahsoka will be ready? Because you just know it's time to train again, master and apprentice.
You know who all the characters are on.
Mm-hmm. That's the Ghost crew. I bet having the short haircut's a lot more comfortable wearing the Mandalorian helmet.
I would say so. So cute.
But seriously, one swipe, amazing.
Nice haircut. It's more me.
It appears the transport was traced to the Denab system. It has remained in orbit around the planet Cetos.
We better get moving.
That is really pretty.
I mean, the visuals in the show have been fantastic.
Take us out, Padawan.
Hell yeah.
Installation of the final hyperdrive has begun.
Soon the Eye of Sion will be complete, and we shall deliver Grand Admiral Thrawn from his exile in the far galaxy.
The sooner the better.
The appearance of Ahsoka Tano on Corellia troubles you.
It does.
We made a clean escape. She couldn't have trapped us here.
What do you see?
Our presence in the Force is elusive.
Nothing can prevent our journey.
To kill her would be a shame. There are so few Jedi left.
Sentimental.
Truth.
She's so interesting.
Yes.
I don't remember getting that vibe from her in her appearance in whichever show it was. I get everything so twisted now. Do you remember her?
It's hard to keep up with like so much content.
That's where I think she's the one where Ahsoka fought her and got the Beskar spear that Din carried around. I think that's where she got that from.
So she's not the type of Mandalorian that keeps her helmet on.
No, clearly not. So I want to ask right away, from these first 2 episodes, how do you feel about the story with your lack of watching the animated content?
I mean, I'm trying to keep up with, their relationships and emotions and things. It seems to be very emotional.
I mean, their history goes way deep and it's long and they've been through stuff, obviously. Mm-hmm. So, I think it's an interesting test. I mentioned it before. This is one of those shows where it feels like you need to know a lot of the back history and have all the episodes watched and to understand and know the history, but it feels like they're doing a good job.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I kind of wish that I had the same, level of knowledge and history of them, but it's fine. I mean, again, casual fan, I'm just enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah.
So, I love the getup. I love, the fighting. I love all that. So
I think the first 2 episodes were a little slow just because they wanted to establish the relationships. For those who don't know, I think if they just went full speed ahead into this show, I think it would lose a lot of people who didn't have that experience.
I mean, I can definitely tell there's a deep connection with everybody on it.
I mean, the first hour and a half of the show, a lot of it was spent covering history and relationships and why certain people are where they are now and why they aren't where they potentially should be and why they are back together now, essentially. So I think it's been a good start. I'm very intrigued with the story. The first 2 episodes, there was a lot of story building and world building, kind of establishing of where we're going. So they needed to get that hyperdrive so that they could travel out to go get, because he's out somewhere really far on the outskirts of the galaxy.
Seems that
where
way.
the Purgles, the space whales, the hyperspace whales, they took Ezra and Thrawn to this location. And I think that's the reason why people think that they're dead, because they just traveled so far away and no one's heard from them, with the exception of the Ezra. I mean, that whole situation is interesting, and when we get them, I think it's going to be an awesome moment and such a great reunion. And it's going to be unfortunate because the whole Ghost Crew's not together. I don't know where Zeb is currently in terms of, because we saw him in the 3rd season of Mandalorian, so we know he's around. So I wonder if there's a way to contact him to bring him in. But obviously Kanan's not going to join us. I wonder if we're going to get any kind of Force ghost moments with Old Master, because that's Ezra's master. And
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I love the mural, because that's basically what their animated characters look like. And seeing their version in live action, I think it's so cool. I think it's a lot of fun. I think Baylan is a really interesting character. I like this dude a lot so far. Yeah. The fact that he does have that feeling, like he is sentimental, like the idea of killing Ahsoka is sad to him just because there's so few Jedi, and he's like, oh, sentimental? No, it's just facts. It's like, yeah, true, but you could tell that there's still something. He keeps referencing things about the Jedi Order and his past and learning things. So I think this dude's really interesting, and figuring out how Thrawn and him came together, I think is going to be really interesting. Why he's the one on the hunt to go find him, and obviously his apprentice. I mean, she's so mysterious and interesting and
intense.
Yeah, I mean, she's got those eyeballs, and it's just like, holy cow, she's ready to just pounce like every moment she gets. I was waiting to see Chopper. It was so much fun to see Chopper and the Ghost.
That was fun, yeah.
Seeing the ship again was awesome, and yeah, Chopper's easily top 2, top 3 droids in all of Star Wars. His, like, you love sass. His level of sass, and he's got an insane kill rate. Like, he's responsible for so many deaths. It's so insane. Like, Chopper is just one of those droids that just is full of just energy and personality, and is just so much fun to always have around. And yeah, I was like, like we kept seeing Hera. I'm like, where's Chopper? And we got to see Chopper in his full display. So first 2 episodes, I thought they were really well done. I thought they set a really good foundation for the story. The visuals look good. I have no issues with any of the look of the characters.
No.
Nothing is sucking me out of
not that but I love their...
Yeah, nothing's pulling me out of the story or any of that. I think it's all good and fine, and the story's interesting. I like where we're going. And I'm just going to be honest, like, I cannot wait to see Thrawn. He is one of the best and coolest characters in all of Star Wars. And some little history note for you, he's the first alien to ever get the rank of Grand Admiral, like, ever. So the fact that Palp gave him that title, it's a really big deal. And just, he's so smart. He's just super sophisticated. And the way he approaches war, he's probably the best strategist there is. And just seeing him in Star Wars live action is going to be dope, and I can't wait for that. And yeah, I'm intrigued by the Jedi, the lightsabers, the fighting, the Inquisitors, all of it. I think it's super awesome, and yeah, very excited to see where this goes. So, anything else?
Nope.
All right, y'all. Leave your thoughts. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.